Hi, I'm Susan Ernessy. I'm the children's music editor for Jubilate Music Group. Welcome. Today we have another product-focused video. This one we spotlight Joyfully Sing 360 Children's Music Series. In our studio today, we have Karen Goslin as our guest. Karen is a longtime friend of mine, but she's also a well-respected children's clinician, uh, workshop leader, um, advocate for children's choir, former music educator. She just has a wealth of information to share with us, and we welcome her. She's now in the state of Alabama, and we want to hear what she has to say about Joyfully Sing today. Hi, Karen. Welcome.
Hey, Susan. Glad to be here today. I think that what we have with the Joyfully Sing is really great for this moment, for this time. The anthems themselves are very singable. They're very, I love the differences in the time changes, signature meters. And I love the plans and everything that goes along with it in bite-sized pieces. So I think that is something that is going to be very helpful for most people.
It's good to hear you say all of that because our goal with beginning a new series was to have something to fill what we felt was a need in the children's music market. We're not trying to be a curriculum. We're trying to assist choirs in whatever their needs, whether they sing all anthems or they do musicals or whatever. Joyfully Sing is a great resource for their existing choirs. And the idea of the 360 is we want to be full circle. So we offer them the music, we offer them all the helps with the music and the teaching tips and the suggestions. Um, and of course the beautiful recordings, which are great vocal examples for the children in their choirs. But we also want to have people be able to reach out to us when they have questions. Some questions are simple. Anybody can answer them. You just send an email to Jubilate and anybody can answer them. But sometimes it's maybe something specific to the music or specific to how to teach it or something. We want to answer those emails as well. And so in a timely fashion, we will answer direct emails about the anthems. We also are beginning a new Facebook page for Joyfully Sing for our children's music at Jubilate. And I believe if you click more at below this video, you'll be able to see a link to our brand new Facebook page. And we'd love for you to join us and post questions and see what's there for you. And we want to be more interactive and form a community with all of you users. So Karen, let's talk a little bit about the series. I think you've listened at least to all the new fall offerings. What's your general thought about the fall music?
I think that it covers a wide base. There's some nice lyrical, there's some upbeat, and I think that overall, there's something for everyone. I really like the singability of the anthems. I really like if I know a lot of music, great. If I don't know a lot of music, the tips are very, very helpful and very, very understandable. I think that even if you have a question, like you said, you could go and ask about it and get a response. I think that is going to be key because I know in conferencing you spend a lot of time with just answering simple questions, complex questions, but it gives them an opportunity to share their thoughts and not feel dumb about it. And I think that's great. I think that is great because some people need some extra help, simple help, and sometimes they need a little bit more. So I think that you are offering that, and I think that's fantastic.
Think the idea you keep talking about the bite-sized chunks, and
Mhm.
every one of our anthems will have a full page of tips and suggestions, and they're not these are not general suggestions. These are specific for that anthem.
Mhm.
Um, I mean, of course, some of the ideas might apply in other areas, but these are written especially for each anthem.
Yeah.
And along with that, there will be some type of learning resource page to go along with it. It might be some sort of visual to help the children as they're learning the music, or as you teach the children the music. There's always going to be some little something extra involved in that. So um, for the fall ones, we have categories. We have a couple of general anthems
Mhm.
um, that can be done really pretty much any time of year. We have a great Thanksgiving anthem um, that also could be done other times of the year. But if you
Yeah.
do a Thanksgiving for the Thanksgiving series, it'll fit great, or season. It'd be great for that as well. Um, and then we have two Christmas anthems. And then we have an anthem for Advent. Now, not everybody, not every church maybe observes Advent. So the Advent anthem could also be used during the Christmas holiday season. But Ruthie Schramm is the writer of that particular anthem, and she's taken a different approach on it. And did you listen to that, Karen?
I
Didn't you
did.
just
I
love it?
really liked those words.
Yeah.
It was just lovely. Very, very singable, and it was great.
Yeah, it's you talk about Advent and her sort of the question that she poses. If we knew when, we'd have gone, right? We'd have dropped everything and would have gone. Sort of like the shepherds, right? Hey, you know what? I think we have a word from Ruthie today. Why don't we take a break and listen to something that Ruthie has to share with us?
Hi, I'm Ruthie Lane Schramm. I am so thankful for the Jubilate Music Group and their commitment to quality choral literature, especially for children. I'm thrilled to announce that my new Advent anthem, If We Knew When, is included in their upcoming release. I'm also very thankful for directors like you who continue to give of their time and talents to enrich the lives of children today. Thank you and God bless.
That was great. We appreciate Ruthie for doing that. She's just an incredible writer and so in touch with the needs of children musically and I think spiritually. I've always been a fan.
And the adding of the flute part is so awesome.
Yes. Yes, Karen, I think as I look back at our six fall anthems, five of them have some sort of instrumental added to it. Several are flute, several are flute, because, okay, I'm a flute player, so I know that churches have many flute players. I can name a half dozen in my current church. So there usually a flute is handy, but other instruments as well. Um, but then we have one Christmas anthem by Terry Taylor that has a handbell part, or it could be played on hand chimes. And actually, children could ring that. It wouldn't have to be adults, but you could bring in adults to ring. So we're excited about that. We have one of the anthems stands out a little bit from the others, and it is the Thanksgiving anthem that Dennis and Nan Allen did for us. And so and joyfully sing. Primarily, we want to have unison anthems. Our target is third, fourth, and fifth grade, but expanded out to those churches who have combined ages choirs, so that
Mhm.
might be second through sixth grade. So we want to get the edges of that. Um, so to have some optional harmonies, some optional two parts, um, is great. Every anthem, we want to make it where it stands alone if you want to do it just unison. But I think it's great to have that unison, that optional two part, because some of us are getting into reading harmony and so forth. Well, the one that Dennis and Nan did for us, Lord, I Thank You, has a lovely two-part section, as does one of our Christmas anthems by Lloyd Larson. But you know what, Karen? Guess what? Dennis Allen has something to say for us today. So why don't we stop right here and listen to what Dennis has to say?
Great.
Hey folks, this is Dennis Allen. Just want to let you know how excited Nan and I are to be a part of this brand new children's choir resource from Jubilate Music. Susan Ernestine and Mark Cabaniss have put together a great new series entitled Joyfully Sing 360. We are honored to be a part of the writer group. Our piece is called Lord, I Thank You, and it really has some great truths about how we are thankful, not just in general, but about specifics of how God works in our lives. So we hope you'll be able to use this resource with your kids and have just a great choir year ahead. Thanks for taking a look at this new series.
That was great. Thanks so much to Dennis for doing that for us and for his great anthem as well. Well, we're coming to the end of our time here today, Karen, and it's just been such a great joy having you with us. I wonder if you have maybe some words of wisdom or some pearls of wisdom that you'd like to share with children's choir directors before we leave.
Sure. I think that you are in a spot where you are needed desperately. There are so many churches that have dropped their children's choirs and dropped their youth choirs and choirs in general. And you provide the opportunity for these kids to listen, to hear that my voice matters, and keep it up, because we are equipping the now generation and the next generation. Keep it up.
That's great, Karen. And that's really what we're about
Mhm.
with Jubilate Music, with this Joyfully Sing 360. We want to help. We want to help with this revival of children's choirs and help make this happen. It's vitally important
Yes.
in our thoughts, and it's why we're doing what we do. So. Uh, Absolutely. If you have questions as directors or whatever, we're more than happy to hear from you, talk to you. Uh, Join our new Facebook group. Email your questions if you get in a tie or something, and look for us at conferences. And just let's let's all be on the same team. Let's make children's choirs of utmost importance in our churches today. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and listening to our product focused video and um, for giving your time and your attention to this, but mostly your time and attention to the children in your
Mhm.
churches where you serve. Um, we appreciate all that you do. Thanks.